Live from the 718. Rainy day out this motherfucker. Not only is it raining, it's raining attacks on this land. As this land continues to touch the hearts of a lot of people, you have what you call it, a movement out here. They're still trying to discredit and blame Islam for everything. You know, every attack is a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you notice the pattern, right? Any attack on the soldier, it's always some Muslim, some radical is Muslim. You know, there's always a profile, man. A radical, like he was radicalized. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this one was radicalized in America because they know a lot of Americans don't like what's going on. Some Muslim, a lot of them ain't. But you know, they can't use, you know, overseas no more, so they're gonna start using, you know, United States. He was radicalized. You can't believe shit these people say, man. Nothing. Radicalized. You have a lot of evil people out here, man, and you know, a lot of people preach hate. There's just a lot of hate preaching out here, man, and they think preaching hate is actually good. You're preaching hate. My thing is, how's teaching anybody to go against people's belief? That's religious, because you view it as, you know, some type of savage creation with no evidence. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to embrace people and bring them, you know, if you really were sincere, you would try to embrace the people and teach people. But you guys are preaching hate. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing uplifting about preaching hate. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of movements going around here. You know, but in the meantime, people are out here starving. You got job layoffs. You got killings. Like I said, you know, they blame everything on Islam, man. And I'm not here to play victim either. Nor am I a righteous brother. Nor am I some sheikh or whatever. You know, I just, you know, I pay attention, man. And, you know, one of the things I pay attention to is all this hate preach, man. And it bothers me, man, because it's like, you know, the people that are preaching this shit is supposed to be righteous, good people, people of faith. And they're hiding behind these things, hiding behind government and law, hiding behind their faith to preach hate. You know, it's so much hate going around. It ain't just against Islam, you know. It's a way people view people of color like me. You know, always think we up to no good, think we're angry. You know, look at us as you know, degenerate people who think we can't get it right, or the ones that do, you know, only make it through Hollywood and sports. Like, we can't think past goal. Meanwhile, we're some of the smartest people. Meanwhile, they follow all our trends. You know, they dress like us, talk like us, took land from us, expect us to just move on with our day. You know, but that's another topic. But, just the hate period, man. It's like, come on, man, when does this shit end, man? It ain't gonna never end, really. And like I said, we in the system, man. You know what I'm saying? We in a system that is designing all this shit, man. We're designed, they found a perfect setup in America, right, to use as their front. The 1%, the people that run the world. I'm not gonna, specify who I think they are, but they know who they are, man. Know exactly what they're doing. They are. America is the perfect setup, man. This idiot went the wrong way. Might as well keep going, man. Americans, they see America, right? We're the gold mine. Modern day slavery. We're the ones that work, pay taxes. So not only do we work for the money, we give them back the money. We send our people over there to fight for them. And all they doing is collecting, man. You know what I'm saying? We go to other people's lands, take their resources. They created this thing called the dollar. And banking system and the monetary system to control people. You know what I'm saying? Like interest, credit. Meanwhile, we're working, we're in debt. We're struggling. People can't see their families. Prices are sky high. Can't afford nothing. And they go about their day while we struggle and complain. They put people in position, politics, politicians to keep us, pacify us, man. Act like, give us some type of sense of security and control. These people don't do nothing but work for the donors and the people that put the money in their pocket and help them get elected. That's what they do. Our troops are sent over there to, take what's not theirs, not knowingly. Not saying the troops are over there knowing what they're doing. They going over there thinking they're fighting for freedom. But y'all fighting to take people's shit. Regime changes, all this shit going on. And they need scapegoats, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and then people look at Islam, but all they do is fight over there, and they use all these scapegoats, like, they're oppressing their people. They do it in every country. It's always some dictator, rulership, something that they set up to make it look like it's a coup, or make it look like this person is destroying and tearing up his people and oppressing his people, just to make the regime change, man. Like they did in Libya and other places, man. And meanwhile, they keep us all confused with hating each other, working, pornography, Hollywood, all these distractions, man. You know what I'm saying? Like controlled by government. So while we're distracted, they just pocketing. By that time, we done used up our lives. Then they tell you to retire when you're 65. And now that's getting a little bit older. So you retire when you're old, right? You can't really enjoy your money. You got to probably have maybe 5, 10, 15 years for you gone. And then you're supposed to leave that money when you die for burial. And the rest of the little bit that's left go to your kids. you know, if you're rich, then, you know, the only ones that they really take care of are the people that hold down their message, man. While the rest of us, we get treated like trash, man. Used and thrown away, man. But meanwhile, we're out here attacking Islam, calling it this barbaric, and I mean, like, everything, you know, Islam tells you to do and not do is the cause of all the problems today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these movements out here, you know, what makes them evil is they know what they're doing. Purposely trying to walk around, distort and misrepresent Islam, change the words, you know, try to attack its purity. It's not going to work, man. People still gonna keep taking shahada, and you're not gonna stop Islam, man. But it shouldn't be like this, man. We should be learning about everybody's way of life instead of judging and trying to distort it. That is what the ultimate goal should be, man, so that we can live together in peace. But of course, if it's peace and if people are living together, you know, the evil ones can't rule the world. You won't see pornography, alcohol, gambling, adultery, and all of this stuff so widespread. Always gotta follow the money, man. Even during the times of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when they were fighting, that was about the bag, man. He was messing up the bag with his message. It wasn't about their idols like that. The idols were how they got that bag, man. That'd be a history, man. Real history, not with an unbiased mindset, man. Oh, cat, that shit scared the shit out of me. That shit came out of nowhere, dude. Alright, unbiased mindset, man. Anyway, let me get back upstairs, man. My whole household is under the weather. I just came out to get some supplies for my daughter's project. You know, but, you know, I'm gonna definitely do another video and really get more in depth about a lot of this stuff, man, because this is crazy, man. The attacks on Islam is crazy. I didn't really, you know, get into, you know, some of the things people be saying. You know, they're easily debunked. You can debunk them. They know who to go up to and do these things to. They don't do that. Do it to a sheikh, a real sheikh. Because every time they have debates with Muslims and real sheikhs, yeah, you go on the street, you're gonna see the light, man. Oh, you're gonna see something else, man. 9 lives gonna turn to 1, man. Alright, come here, cat. Come here. Leave that cat alone, man. But yeah. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? Every time they go up against a sheikh or some type of Muslim scholar, they get crushed, man. Their whole thing get destroyed, man. Because it ain't standing on reality, man. Shit is standing on what you call a fantasy, man. And lies, man. You know what I mean? Like, so they go out there and they try to ask the random brothers, you know, thinking they don't know no better, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, run up on the right brothers that do know, man. You know what I'm saying? They read a couple of passages and try to distort shit. That's not how first you don't study religion like that. You gotta read everything, man. Anyways, man, like I said, I'm gonna do another video and get into that stuff, man. Let me get on upstairs, man. Benny Face Publishing, I'm out, man. Peace.